Hello chess friends and welcome to another game analysis. In this video we will cover the game from the Biel International Chess Festival, and with the white pieces we have a grandmaster from United States, Shankland, and with the black pieces we have Iranian young grandmaster, just 18 years old, Maghsoodloo. They play one interesting game, so let's see. Sam opens the game with the move e4, Param plays c5. We have knight to f3, knight to c6, and then d4, c capture d4, knight capture d4, so they are playing the main line of Sicilian. Knight to f6 and knight to c3 protects the pawn. Param played d6, bishop to g5 was played, and then e6, after that queen to d2, and then a6. So here Sam played the move long castle, and we are in the Richter-Rauser attack. So as we can see, white make the long castle. He wants to create a strong attack using the d-file with his rook and the queen. So he will prefer attack on the queen side, on the king side, and using the center. So here black played the move bishop to d7. We have move f4. White wants to take the space on the board. So bishop to e7. We have knight to f3 move, and then black play b5. It is time to start attack on the queen side. And here on main line says that white need to capture on f6. After that, black will recapture with the g pawn. So king to b1, and after b4, knight can be transposed over e2 to square d4. But in this position, Sam played the move a3, which is not the main line. After that, Param recognized that he can immediately start a strong attack playing b4, so a capture b4, knight capture to b4, and then he played that prophylactic move with the king to b1. Black played the move h6, attacks the bishop. Bishop could also take, but he did not take. So he could take, and after that, if black takes with the bishop, pawn on d6 is hanging. If he takes with the g pawn, then white can continue playing with the knight on d4, which is a good move. And that knight looks very good in the middle of the board. But on h6, this bishop is hanging, so he played the move bishop to h4, and after that we have rook to b8. White played move e5, and after d capture, d file is completely open. So knight capture on e5, and it is big pressure on the bishop on d7. So in the next move, white wants to capture here on f6, and then he's 3 times attacks the bishop on d6, so he wants to capture that bishop. Black needs to do something with that, so he can protect the bishop, or he can move the bishop away. So here Param decided to protect him with his rook. It was also possible to move bishop on c6, for example, which is a decent move. He offered queens for trade, so if queen capture on d8, then bishop will recapture on d8. And of course, if knight captures c6, knight captures c6, decent position for a black. But he decided to protect his bishop with a rook on b7, and white developed his bishop on square c4. After that, Param offered bishop for trade, playing bishop to c5. So he also opened the d file and queen captured to d8. We have bishop captured to d8, and then knight captured to b5. White wants to keep the bishops on the board, so a capture on b5, and it is a good moment to sacrifice his bishop from c4. His idea is to move rook from b7 away, because when he captured, this rook from b7 does not protect the pawn on f7, which is very important. So when the rook capture, white sacrifice his rook from d1 for a bishop on d8, and when king capture, then white takes the pawn on f7. It is a check, and the rook is hanging, so king to e7 was played, and knight captured the rook on h8. So it's clear that black cannot trap the knight on h8, so he will get away using the squares g6 and e5 that happened in the game. He tried with the move g5 to attack the bishop, but knight gives a check immediately, and after king goes to f7, he moves his knight away, playing knight to e5, which is also a check, and knight is out. So after king to g7, white played the move c4, and it is clear that white is playing with the 2 pawns up position, and here Param recognized that it is pointless to continue playing this position, and so he simply resigned in this particular position after just 26 moves. So that was the game from the Biel Chess Festival between the Grandmaster Sam Shankland and Param Maghsoodloo. I hope you enjoy this game analysis, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.